Really, Snowbee? Okay. Say hi, Snowbee. Yes. That is my cat, Snowball. Hey guys, Patty here. So today I'm going to be doing my first book review. So the book I'm going to be reviewing is The Cavendish Home for Boys and Girls by Claire Legrand. And originally when I bought this book, I bought it because I saw the cover and I loved it. The detailing, the lines, and then this is the side and the back. Loved it. And then you open top and there's this. And then I saw the illustrations on the inside. So I saw these things and I just had to pick up the book. And then I read this little blurb and I was like, this seems interesting. Mind you, I know I said, I think when I did my book haul video, that I didn't realize that this was a children's book. But it does say ages 10 up on here, and I didn't see that. But I'm glad I picked this up. I finished this book a couple days ago, and I would have finished it probably a week ago when I originally started it, but it was so good that I just kind of wanted to stretch it out and prolong it so that it'd be like one of those books that never ends. I really wish there was a sequel, and I feel like the way that it ended, there could have been. There could be, who knows? Maybe she'll randomly come up with a sequel. I don't know. Probably not, but still. So this book came out on August 28, 2012. So I'm reading this way after it's been released, but still, this is an amazing book. So my final ratings are 5 stars. 5 stars. The cover, beautiful. Claire Legrand, I'm jealous, but I'm not jealous. I'm proud. Proud of her. She's talented. The way she describes the house, the characters, just everything that happens in the book, she's extremely talented. This was a well-written, strong protagonist like Victoria. When I do my Academy Award video, I know who I'm nominating. I'm nominating Victoria, because she's just probably the strongest protagonist, like female protagonist I've ever read in a book. I can't even think of a book that's done better than she did. I can't think of one at all. So yeah, just 5 stars, amazing. So I hit something and it stopped filming, so I have no idea where I left off. So I'm just going to kind of, I don't know where to start from. I'm just going to talk about why I loved the book, and I'll just try to find the other video and merge them together and see how it fits. Oh. So, Cavendish Home for Boys and Girls. I loved this book because it was well paced. It wasn't rushed. It wasn't too slow. There weren't any chapters where I found myself being like, okay, this is unnecessary information, move on, like keep it going. None of that. Everything fit, everything was important, everything was perfectly timed. Perfection. Absolutely perfection. The plot. This is the kind of book where I could picture being like, oh, I know what's gonna happen. No, you don't. You don't. You can't even, no spoilers, but honestly, you can't even predict what takes place in this book. Like the last couple of chapters, I sat there being like, oh my gosh, this is so creepy, but in a good way. If it can even be creepy in a good way. Probably not. But yeah, the plot is amazing, and Claire Legrand's style, she's so talented. I'm so jealous, and proud. She's so talented. And the narrative of it, the characters, Lawrence and Victoria. Yes, I was annoyed with Victoria when I first started reading it, but I wasn't annoyed in the sense that I wanted to put down the book. I was annoyed in the way that she treated Lawrence in the beginning, but it kind of makes sense for, it matched her personality for the kind of person that she is. But then, probably the next chapter after that, I was like, that was in the past. I was in the now of what was happening in this book at the time. The setting, when this takes place, where it takes place, the other minor characters, Victoria's parents, Lawrence's parents, the other kids that are missing. This was just amazing. I recommend this to everyone. This is a book that I will say you must read. You must read. I'm going to go ahead and say that so far, this is my favorite book that I've read in 2014. Love this book. And I'm probably going to be reading it again sometime soon because I loved it so much. I wanted to share just a little part. I tried to find a part that wouldn't spoil anything because I want you guys to read this. I really do. So this takes place at Lawrence's house. This doesn't really spoil anything, so Lawrence joined in after a few measures, and in the dark house, and despite Victoria's fury, once Lawrence began to play, everything seemed better. His fingers flew across the keys, delicate and confident. Music came to him as easily as order and structure came to Victoria. Lawrence's eyes glazed, and he got that tiny secret smile that he always got when playing. When they ended the duet with 4 bouncing chords, Victoria sat in an angry silence. She glared at the piano. I mean, it's something so minor, but when you read this book, and you just go back and you think of every part you read, just her choice of words, her imagination just boggles my mind. I wish it was this creative. Like, I'm actually gonna go on the hunt and find on Goodreads and find the rest of her books if she has any more, and I'm gonna go buy them. Well, not right now, but they're on my list of books to buy because I want to read more of her books. I love her style. I love just her description of everything. Her description of the house, the characters, the scenery, like inside of the house, just the school, like the professors. Read this book, guys. Buy this book. Read it. If there's anyone who has already read this book, please feel free to leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought. And to anyone who's interested in reading this book, I'm going to leave the link to Goodreads for this book in the description. And yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts and if this book is something that you think you would ever pick up and read. But yeah, that's it for now. Okay, yeah, that's it. Goodbye!